In the Great Auditorium, the PhD candidate stands behind the lectern, in front of the dais. The two assistants, or paranymphs as they are known, stand behind the candidate, at the front bench to the side of the lectern. The members of the opposition committee will take their places at the long bench across from the PhD candidate and the paranymphs. The Rector Magnificus, or the substitute rector, chairs the committee from the lower dais. Everyone stands as the opposition committee is announced and led in by the beadle. The rector gives permission to be seated and opens the defence ceremony.
U kunt gaan zitten.
The PhD candidate remains standing behind the lectern, while the paranymphs sit behind him.
Mevrouw de kandidaat.
Madam Candidate, you confront a committee which was appointed by the Council of Deans and which is charged with the task of examining both your dissertation and the theses submitted therewith. Professor Extra of the University of Tilburg will open the examination, and it is a pleasure to welcome him in Leiden. The PhD candidate listens to the first question and formulates an answer beginning with the words. The answer always begins in Dutch with hooggeleerde opponents for a professor and zeer geleerde opponents for all other members of the committee. After the candidate has answered the questions of the first opponent, the Rector Magnificus gives the floor to the next member. The examination will be continued by. In this way, all committee members have the opportunity to ask their questions to the candidate. Once 45 minutes have passed, the door opens and the beadle enters, calling. All discussion is immediately stopped and the Rector Magnificus addresses the candidate.
Mevrouw de kandidaat.
Madam Candidate, the time allotted to the examination of your dissertation and its theses has passed. The committee withdraws in order to deliberate. I request that you and your company await our return here. Everyone stands as the committee leaves the auditorium. After a few unnerving minutes, the committee is brought back in by the beadle. Everyone takes their seat, with the exception of the PhD candidate and the paranymphs. The Rector Magnificus has the floor.
Mevrouw de kandidaat.
Madam Candidate, we have
van
examined
uw
your dissertation and the theses appended thereto. We have heard your defence, and we have considered the reports by the faculty concerning your previous study. On the basis of this, we have decided to admit you to the doctorate. Professor Mesman is empowered to confer that dignity upon you in the customary fashion. Then the doctoral supervisor addresses the candidate.
Het kracht dan van de bevoegdheid ons bij de wet toegekend volgens het besluit van de commissie hier tegenwoordig, verklaar ik bij deze u, Maria Johanna Norbertina Prévost, te bevorderen tot doctor. Ten bewijze hiervan zal u het diploma door rector, secretaris, promotores en co-promotor ondertekend en met het grootzegel van de universiteit bevestigd ter hand worden gesteld.
The secretary approaches the candidate and hands over the diploma. Everyone is again seated, except for the PhD candidate and paranymphs, who remain standing. The secretary walks back and continues, having completed the duty assigned to me, I may be the first to address you as doctor and to congratulate you on the award of the dignity you have obtained. This honourable distinction is a well-deserved and highly valued privilege. At the same time, you are called upon never to lose sight of the obligations it imposes on you in the name of science and society. Then the doctoral supervisor or another research advisor holds a laudation of approximately 3 minutes. After the laudation, The Rector Magnificus closes the ceremony with the words,
Ik kwijt mij van een aangename plicht.
"It is an agreeable
zeer
duty for
geleerde
me,
vrouw,
very learned madam, to congratulate you upon your degree, and also on behalf of the University and its Council of Deans.
en hiermede verklaar ik dit
And herewith I declare this ceremony closed." Everyone rises, after which the opposition committee will leave the Great Auditorium via the Rapenburg side aisle, the new doctor and the paranymphs exit via the other aisle.